Hi everyone. I have a little bit of a different video today. So I wanted to sit down and share some of the staples that I have been buying every week. I feel like there may be people that are new to trying to lose weight. They're just starting. They're not sure where to start. They might think certain things are bad for them. Maybe just some things like you haven't thought about before. So I just wanted to share my experience. I'm just gonna list in not really any particular order. I put a little list right here of 10 things. First two items that I want to share kind of go together in a way. That would be eggs and some sort of breakfast meats. I have noticed for the first time in my life, I'm sure some of you are like, what are you talking about, Tina? Like, I know this. I've known this for my whole life. Listen, not all of us have the best eating habits. I know that I never had the best eating habits. I'm just learning and I'm just starting to realize things about me and about my body and about my brain. Eggs and breakfast meat are now a staple. I've learned that if I don't eat something that is actually going to fill me up, that it makes me kind of spiral. I will then be hungry and be more inclined to snack. Choosing eggs and a breakfast meat is actually for me a little annoying because I really am not a big breakfast person, and I definitely don't want to be making myself breakfast every single morning, especially with a toddler. I'm getting there and I'm figuring it out, and I'm trying to just make it while I make his, because the other thing is I'm not hungry as soon as I wake up and I'm making him breakfast. But I'm just gonna have to start doing that. Like today I made breakfast, I made his breakfast, and while I made his, I made mine. I definitely noticed that if I don't eat calories that are truly filling and gonna keep me full for longer, I am still hungry and I'm wanting a snack, and I'm more inclined to make the mistake of picking at something or making a bad choice, and I can't get through until lunch. So, I mean, I do have a snack in between breakfast and lunch, but most of the time always, but I sometimes can't even get to that snack without already wanting one way earlier. I feel like the great thing about eggs is there's so many different varieties that you could do. You could do scrambled, you could do fried, you could make a sandwich, you could put it like as toast, you could have it normal, you could have it hard boiled, you can make egg salad. There's so many ways that you could eat eggs, so that is a plus. It's great protein, and then I feel like there's really good options that you could have on the side to pair it with. So I've been getting center cut bacon, which is really good. I've been getting some sort of like chicken sausages. Those are great. And then also Canadian bacon or ham. Those are really great too. It's low calorie and high protein. Highly recommend always having eggs as many times a week as you can. It is a great way. And even not just for breakfast foods, but eggs are also great for snacks. Like if you make some hard-boiled eggs, you can have it as a snack. It's a great way to get in some protein, I think. Next up, I have been getting potatoes a lot. And not only have I been getting potatoes a lot, but I've been making them myself, like French fries. Potatoes are a great way to add it to either your dish, your bowl, as a side. You can make them into so many different things the same way as you can with eggs. You can make French fries, you can make mashed potatoes, you can make just like, you know, diced potatoes. So many different ways for so many different dishes. I have been getting either sweet potatoes or russet potatoes. Oh, baked potato. There you go. You can have that. I used to always buy frozen French fries, and I still do, but I have been trying more to use just whole, regular, fresh potatoes. And even to me, I used to think like, oh, it's so much more work, but it's really not. Just wash the potatoes, and you could always wash them ahead of time too. Wash the potatoes, cut them up, put them in the air fryer. That's it. It doesn't even take that long. 20 minutes? It takes almost as long as the frozen ones do. And I feel like they're definitely way better for you. It will be less calories for a bigger serving if you eat them that way. So I feel like potatoes are not a carb that you need to be afraid of. You can actually eat kind of a good amount of potatoes for not that many calories, I feel like. I've definitely been adding them to a lot of my meal prep bowls, and it's been really great, honestly. The next one is rice. I'm not great at making rice, so I have been buying the packaged rice. Lately I've been getting the Uncle Ben's one just because they have a lot of varieties of flavors. They'll have jasmine or basmati or Also, like they'll have coconut jasmine, which is really, really good. Cilantro lime. I love making like fajita type bowls with that. I feel like rice is another filling starch that you could add into your meal and feel satiated by it, and having a like the proper amount is enough. I usually have like 45 grams or so of that of rice, and it's always enough. I think you could do a lot of different things with it. You can make a lot of different dishes, add it to all different things in all different ways, and it's just a really good side that's gonna leave you feeling full and satiated, and it's just something that I keep repurchasing now. So the next one I have on here might be a little controversial, even to myself, because I know that I have said the complete opposite of what I'm about to say, but diet soda. And this is not for everybody, but if you specifically are somebody who's struggling like mentally with the weight loss aspect, and maybe you were eating very unhealthy, maybe you grew up drinking soda, maybe you're just used to soda, maybe you love soda, right? Because I've gone through phases of like, that's it, I'm not drinking any more soda, I'm not drinking diet, the diet is bad for you, regular is bad for you, it's all bad for you, all soda is bad for you. And I've gone through the changes of just like not having it at all, because I do think that soda is addicting, even diet soda. I still 100% think that soda is not good for you and it is addicting. But I feel like you can't just go 0 to 100, because you're not going to succeed that way. So you have to leave something for yourself. So if you drink regular soda, go to diet. Don't spend the 100 or something calories on a regular can of soda. Just take the hit with the sugar, the fake sugar that's not good for you. And keep in mind, this is not if you're diabetic or anything like that. If you're in good health, I'm saying, and you're just working on, you know, health and weight loss in that aspect, healthier weight loss and all of that. But don't try to just cut everything out, because then you're definitely going to fail. Once I said, you know what, I'm just gonna have the diet soda, it has helped me stay on track. And I know that that's like not a great thing because it's diet soda, but it is like a treat that I look forward to that is not going to hinder my weight loss. And that's just a fact. And one day I definitely will give up soda, because I know it's unhealthy and I don't like that it's so addicting, and I don't like that I think about it every day and that I can't wait to have that soda. It's not healthy to have soda every day. I know that. So one day once I'm either at my goal, or maybe before that, I don't know, or maybe after that, I don't know, I will eventually stop with the soda, but one step at a time. It's the same way as me wanting to be a vegan. I am like the most diehard meat eating vegan that you'll find. I used to be a vegetarian, became a vegan. It was so hard to do. I am a big cheese lover. I'm not a big meat lover at all, but it's hard to be a vegan if you love cheese, you don't love vegetables. It's a little hard. I don't love vegetables. I could give up meat. I could be totally fine never having meat again. I'm not just gonna be a vegetarian. This is a whole nother rant. I definitely won't go into it, but the reason I want to be a vegan are for reasons that I can't just be a vegetarian. Right now, I'm too selfish to be able to become vegan, but one day I will. One day, maybe when I lose all that weight, I would love to be a whole foods eating, no meat, no cheese, vegan. But right now in life, I can't start that journey. It all ties back to the same thing. That's the reason, like I'm saying, don't do too much at once. Because there was a time where I was like, I'm gonna be a vegan. I'm gonna be a vegan and I'm gonna lose weight. No, you can't make like all these crazy changes at one time. Bottom line is, what I'm trying to say is, if you want a soda, have a soda, but make it diet. Make it diet, and that's it. And just know that soda's not good for you, and one day you should give up the soda, because that's where the mindset is for me, and it is helping me get by. Okay, next up after that rant is light mayo. It's an easy switch to make. Absolutely make it, because it is way better for you in fat and in calories, and it's just a good base to have to make things with, to make sauces with, to make for your sandwiches, for anything, for dipping sauce, for whatever, to make egg salad. That's an easy one. That's one that I've always used. Well, not always used, but anytime that I've been on my weight loss journey and really working on it, because I've had my on and offs a lot here for the past 5 years, I'd say. Even longer than that. I mean, I feel like my whole life has been trying to lose weight, not losing weight, trying to lose weight. So, okay, next up I have yogurt. Greek yogurt is very high in protein. Personally, I've tried, I don't enjoy just plain Greek yogurt. Even when I dress it up with other stuff, even if there's like peanut butter on there and everything, for some reason I could still taste that soury Greek yogurt taste. I don't know why, because I've used it as a sour cream dupe and it's worked. So I'm not sure why, but I know I've talked about these before too. And I also was gonna try to give those up when I was in my giving up fake sugar era. Right now, I'm not worrying about that and I'll focus on that later. I have found that the Dannon Light and Fit, it's 80 calories per container and they have a lot of different flavors. It's Greek yogurt, it's 12 grams. They're so good. I think they taste amazing. I think they taste so great. Obviously it's fake sugar, but just let's not think about that right now. There's other ones there, but the Dannon Light and Fit specifically is one that I like the most. I like that one the most. There's another one that I like, but it is way higher in calories because it's higher in protein. So it's the Ratio protein yogurts. They're good too for protein yogurt. You can I taste the protein in it, I feel like, which I don't love protein taste. That's why I'm saying it. But I love that it's 25 grams of protein. So that's really great. So if you have the calories, then I would go for that one. And one thing that's really been changing the game for me, which I used to never do, I used to never ever eat granola, and I'll put fruit, sometimes I'll put peanut butter, I've put honey. Like making a nice little yogurt bowl is way more filling than just eating the yogurt in the container like I used to always do. But if you just need like a quick snack throughout the day, then I'll usually just eat the container. But Dannon Light and Fit, really good, and all of the flavors are good too. And they have a remix one where you add in the things, like it comes with stuff. The key lime pie and the strawberry cheesecake, oh, so good, love them. So a good snack idea is popcorn. Maybe it's very obvious and everyone knows this, but popcorn is like very low calorie. It can be, as long as you get the right one. And it's just great. It takes a longer time to eat it, so it feels like more. And there's so many different types. Like you can get types in a bag for you to take to go with you so that you have like a healthy low-cal snack with you wherever you're going. And it's great for movie nights. You don't feel like you're missing out. Just get like a better caloried one. They have like different flavors and everything. I mean, I don't need to explain popcorn to you guys. I'm sure everyone's aware, but popcorn, great snack. My next one is oat milk. In specific, full fat Oatly oat milk. The only reason that this is specific is because I wanted to give James oat milk instead of cow milk. We also give him cow milk occasionally just because I don't want him to grow up not liking regular milk, but we don't really drink cow milk that much. Like I used to always buy creamer for my coffee, and then like if I got coffee at Dunkin', I usually got either oat or almond. So we didn't really drink cow milk. I just like couldn't imagine like the amount of milk that he needs to drink every day. Like I couldn't imagine pouring that much cow milk and drinking it every day. I understand that it's probably like hypocritical because of the other things that I eat, but listen, everybody has their things, right? So anyway, that's why we started buying Oatly, because not all oat milk is created equal. So I did the research, and that's the best one to give to your toddler in replacement of cow milk. So that's why we had it, and we started using it for coffee. And I used to always use creamer, like with the fake sugar and stuff like that. And for some reason, the full fat Oatly is just so creamy that I don't need to put sugar in my coffee. If you're looking to make the switch off of creamer, I highly suggest trying Oatly. They have all different types too. You don't have to get the full fat. And they also make creamer too. I've never tried it, but I'm sure it's great. It's better in nutrients for you. Like it's obviously the one that I have is higher calorie because it's full fat, but it's better in nutrients compared to regular creamer. I recently did the research. Creamer has like no nutrients in it. At least oat milk is like natural, you know, and it doesn't have like added sugar in it and stuff like that. And it's better for you than the creamer would be. So definitely suggest, if you want to try and make the switch of not using sugar in your coffee, try oat milk. Try a little bit at a time, or try the oat milk creamer. I highly recommend. And then the last one that I have is pickles. You know, I'm on my pickle journey and I'm recently addicted to bread and butter pickles, and it is just great. Honestly, pickles all around are like a low-cal snack. Super great to snack on. Making a plate, putting some pickles on there, it's just great. Nice and crunchy. I have a big love for pickles lately, which is so weird because I never liked pickles like that. Like, I've always liked pickles, but I've never really snacked on pickles like that. So big fan. I'm still on the hunt for the 0-calorie bread and butter pickles. So I need to go to Walmart ASAP and see if they have them there. So that's it. I just wanted to share a few of the staples that I have been buying and why they've helped me. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. We're all going to go through this journey in our own way. These are just things that helped me that I hope can help you. Sometimes you hear one thing that you never thought of and it changes everything. So like, I know that's how it is for me. When I watch videos of people talking and saying things, I'm like, I never thought of that. So even when things seem like something that maybe everyone knows, sometimes people just don't think of things, just like I don't. So I do hope that this can help somebody or give someone an idea or start thinking about something. And that's all I could say. My only tip is just take it day by day. That's what I'm doing. I'm not stressing myself. I'm not stressing over the number. I know that I'm not losing weight as quick as I could be, which is why I'm making some small changes, like with tracking my oat milk and stuff and seeing what the issue is there, because I am being active, I am working out. And I personally think it's not the oat milk. I think it's my consistency, because I do have a hard time like, oh, steal a chip here, steal a chip there. Am I truly eating in my deficit? I feel like sometimes I'm not. So I'm on a strict eating within the deficit right now. I'm not going to be eating out. I made a goal for myself right now to, until I lose the next 5 pounds, I'm not going to eat out or order out, which is tough because we don't do it as often as we used to, but we did continue to do it at least once a week, I would say. But right now I need to focus, because the problem with me is once I get off track, even for a day, it's hard for me to get back in there. I'm not worried about the number. I'm not even worried about the time. I'm just making sure I am mindful every single day and remembering that this isn't even fully about looking good. I want to be healthy and I want to be there for James for as long as I can be, till I'm freaking 200 years old. So that's the plan. And I just want to be healthy, truly healthy inside and out. So I hope this video could help you, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.